Welcome to the Travelex Weekly Briefing for the week of May 23rd, 2011. The dollar began last week with broad gains against many of its major higher yielding counterparts such as the euro and the Australian dollar. The reason for its gains was primarily attributed to the European finance ministers meeting where they decided on the bailout package for Portugal, but also highlighted concerns that they had for the current situation in Greece. Now that said, the gains that dollar incurred during these initial days of the week were slowly evaporated during the remainder of the week, primarily due to weaker than expected U.S. housing reports as well as regional manufacturing reports. Now, the euro, as mentioned earlier, incurred significant losses against many of its lower yielding rivals due to safe haven outflows from the eurozone. This was, as mentioned, due to the concerns about Greece and other peripherals that are incurring difficulties in the sovereign debt markets. Now that said, the euro's above ECB target inflation report will help to bolster the value of the euro and help to shore up the likelihood that the ECB might engage in a near-term interest rate hike. Indeed, comments by ECB officials last week stated that the ECB is indeed concerned about inflation, and it views persistent above target inflation rates as a threat to its credibility. The Japanese yen plunged against many of its top yielding counterparts last week after reporting a significantly weaker than expected GDP report. The Japanese economy experienced one of its worst earthquakes in Q1 of this year, also known as the Great East Japan earthquake, And the aggregate supply shock and aggregate demand shock caused by this earthquake is yet to be fully estimated and tabulated. It's likely that the weak Japanese growth report will require an extended period of highly accommodative monetary policy by the Bank of Japan, and the likelihood of not increasing interest rates, or at least the Bank of Japan increasing interest rates, help to draw away some of the investments and some of the flows into Japanese investments, or especially the Japanese currency. Weak oil markets were the primary reason that the Canadian dollar fell last week. That said, the Canadian inflation report reported last week was also somewhat tempering the value of the Canadian dollar. Looking ahead, we have a series of significant reports that came out over the weekend that are fueling a dramatic surge away from higher risk assets to safe haven assets. These began on Friday with a downgrade a three-notch downgrade on Greece's debt by Fitch Ratings. Fitch is one of the top three credit rating agencies in the world. Following that, the S&P downgraded Italy's credit outlook from stable to negative. This is the first any credit change in Italian debt ratings since the inception of the European debt crisis last year. After that, we had underwhelming election results from Spain, which are increasing the instability, or at least the political instability within the region. And finally, we're seeing a weaker than expected PMI readings from the services as well as the manufacturing reading this morning. All of which are extremely euro negative, and we're seeing the euro fall off quite dramatically against many of its top yielding counterparts. So the week has really began off in a footing of falling in higher yielding currencies such as the Aussie, Kiwi, and the euro, and sharp appreciation in safe haven assets such as the U.S. Treasury as well as the U.S. dollar. Looking ahead, we have a lot of major news coming out this week, including advanced estimates, or at least, revised estimates of U.S. First quarter GDP coming out on Thursday. We also have new home sales for the U.S. coming out on Tuesday. Germany is reporting its IFO sentiment readings and forecast readings during tomorrow. And the other two major reports this week will be from Japan, which will be releasing its trade balance on Wednesday and April's retail sales on Friday. For this and more, please feel free to check us out online at travelexbusiness.com.